Vauxhall Viva HC, 1970–79. The HC Viva, 1970–79, was mechanically the same as the HB but had more modern styling and greater interior space due to redesigned seating and positioning of bulkheads. It offered 2- and 4-door saloons and a fastback estate with a choice of either standard 1159cc, 90-tuned 1159cc or 1600cc overhead cam power. No 2.0 GT version was offered with the new range, although the 2.0 became the sole engine offering for Canada, where the HC became the Firenze, marketed by Pontiac, Buick dealers without the Vauxhall name. The cloned Envoy Epic was dropped as Chevrolet dealers now carried the domestic Chevrolet Vega. The HC was pulled from the Canadian market after 2 model years amidst consumer anger over corrosion and reliability issues. The American influence was still obvious on the design, with narrow horizontal rear lamp clusters, flat dashboard with a letterbox-style speedometer, and a pronounced mid-bonnet hump that was echoed in the front bumper. A coupe version called the Firenze was introduced in early 1971 to compete with the Ford Capri and forthcoming Morris Marina coupe. It was available in deluxe and SL forms, with the latter sporting 4 headlights and finally resurrecting the missing 2.0 twin carburetor engine from the HB Viva GT. The basic 1159cc engine was enlarged to 1256cc in late 1971, and with this the 90 version was removed from the lineup. The overhead cam engines were upgraded in early 1972, the 1.6 becoming a 1.8, 1759cc, and the 2.0, 1975cc, twin carburetor became a 2.3, 2279cc. At this time, the Viva 2300 SL and Firenze Sport SL did away with the letterbox speedometer and substituted a 7-dial instrument pack. Firenze SLs had a 2-round dial pack, though all other Vivas and Firenzes stuck with the original presentation. In September 1973, the Viva range was divided, the entry 1256cc models staying as Vivas, with a 1.8-liter engine and option on the Viva SL with an automatic transmission. The 1.8 and 2.3-liter models took on more luxurious trim and were rebadged as the Magnum. The whole range of Viva-based cars received safety equipment upgrades at the same time, with power-assisted dual-circuit brakes, with discs in front, being made standard. Safety belts, reclining front seats, 2-speed windshield wipers, and undercoating were also made standard across the board. Additionally, the Firenze coupe was given a radical makeover with an aerodynamic nose and beefed up 2.3-liter twin carb engine mated to a ZF 5-speed gearbox, turning it into the HP, high-performance, Firenze. The Viva was again revised in 1975, with trim levels becoming the E, for economy, L and SL. The E was Vauxhall's answer to the Ford Popular and was first offered as a promotional addition 2-door coupe using surplus Firenze body shells, before becoming a permanent Viva model in 2-door saloon form. It was the only Viva to still have the strip speedometer after this, as the L and SL adopted the Firenze SL's 2-round dial setup. As of the autumn of 1975, the 1800 engine was also upgraded, increasing power from 77 to 88 horsepower, 57 to 66 kilowatts, 78 to 89 PS. For 1977, the SL was replaced by the GLS, essentially marrying the plusher Magnum trim and equipment with a base 1256cc pushrod OV engine. These models all had the full 7-dial instrument panel, velour seating and raw-style wheels, among many other upgrades. Viva production was scaled down after the launch of the Chevette in spring 1975. Originally a 3-door hatchback, the Chevette offered 2- and 4-door saloons and a 3-door estate in 1976 that all usurped the Viva's position as Vauxhall's small car entry. The Chevette hatch was also sold as the Opel Kadett City, but the Viva remained on sale until the later part of 1979. The Viva was effectively replaced by the new Vauxhall Astra, a variant of the front-wheel drive Opel Kadett. By that time it was dated in comparison with more modern rivals like the Volkswagen Golf. Production ceased at a time when European manufacturers were making the transition from rear-wheel drive saloons to front-wheel drive hatchbacks in the family car market. The passing of the Viva marked a significant moment for Vauxhall. The HC Viva had been the penultimate car to be completely designed by the Luton-based company, the 1972 Victor Fay range being the last UK-designed Vauxhall. That car was replaced in 1978 by the Opel Record-based Carlton, so the passing of the Viva in 1979 marked the end of UK-designed Vauxhall production, with all Vauxhall cars now effectively being badge-engineered and German-designed Opels, or in the case of the 2004 Vauxhall Monaro, a rebadged Holden.